Town. Very first episode, official first episode. I love it. I'm with it. My family got the energy. We with the shit. Happy New Year's. It's 2026. I got my family with me. Welcome to the Word Around Town podcast. Well, tonight we gonna talk about whatever y'all want to hear. Trust me. And we on live on whatever you want to hear. You know what I'm saying? Tap in. If you got something to say it. So it's up. So right now, I'm gonna introduce my brother. This is Two Keys. And I ain't gonna introduce somebody else. I got the family with me, man. They in the background. So this is the Word Around Town podcast, the hottest podcast in the South. When I stamped it, and I say South with an F in it, because we don't give a fuck. You feel me? So tonight, we gonna get straight to the point. We talking about this music industry. I know there's so many people goddamn want to get in the music industry. So let's talk about the ups and the downs and the ups, whatever come with it. So it's been something on my mind. I just wonder why everybody ain't fucking with Diddy and they still fucking with R. Kelly. And they got the same situation going on.
Bro, ain't really the same situation though. It's kind of different. I mean, because if you really want to look at it, you can really go by status.
Right.
Because I feel like Diddy got, well, I ain't gonna say I feel like, I know for a fact, and everybody know that what Diddy sit on the was sitting on the Forbes list. You know what I'm saying? Black billionaire. You know,
he wasn't, and he fell down.
But that's not a small feat though.
Fact.
And not saying that R. Kelly don't have money, but he ain't got billionaire money. So I feel like it was different because R. Kelly wanted something, and they wanted something from Diddy.
All right, well, cool. If we speaking on are we speaking about money? Are we speaking about hits? Because if we speak about hits in the actual music, like there's no way, you feel me? Because Diddy got this and Kelly got R. Kelly got that. So like it's hard to decipher when it comes to just strictly music. Now, of course, when R. Kelly was coming up and he did the things he did, the shit that he didn't accumulate as much money as the shit Diddy did. Diddy got shit brought out the greatest, like one of the greatest rappers ever.
But see, Diddy's not per se an artist.
Thanks.
You know, Kel's an artist, and he started in a whole different lane.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he started in a group, Public Announcement.
Facts. Yeah.
You know,
and people don't know that. Like, if you don't know your facts, R. Kelly did write everything for Public Announcement. Like, he did all that for Public Announcement. So if you heard Public Announcement, you heard R. Kelly.
And he had a fade.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a fade like
so once he went mainstream, I feel like they copied his image more off of Aaron Hall. Ooh. Because Aaron Hall was hot at the time with Guy. And he had a strong voice. But Robert had a strong voice too. So you can pretty much see within the 90s the comparison between those two in the artistry.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I feel like Kel's got the edge because he's a songwriter. And he wrote hits. Now, Diddy ain't write hits. He just, he was in the room with the money to produce
or
them.
Diddy.
And Diddy ain't write nothing.
That shit crazy, like Diddy or like for real, like now Diddy wrote some shit. Now I ain't gonna say like Diddy was consistent.
He wrote his name on some checks.
So you don't think Diddy?
Man,
his
Diddy
name was on.
Man, Diddy had a damn ghostwriter. Casper was in there.
I don't think it really got nothing to do with per se like the talent, or the money, or being money wise. Because for one, we already know Diddy really ain't got no talent.
Facts.
Like Diddy can't do shit, but
and stuff like that.
But he did start the ad-lib game. Like
he started the producer ad-lib game.
Yeah, like Suge say, if you don't want to produce all on your video, damn shit. But at that point in time, you needed a motherfucker like Diddy, and you got a producer like Diddy. Yeah. Cause Diddy had a whole run. Yeah. We ain't talking about Diddy and Biggie. We ain't talking about Diddy and the Locks. We ain't talking about Diddy and Bad, but we talking about Diddy by himself. Because Diddy, you feel me? Don't get me wrong. hold on. Let me get this. Let me set the face straight. I'm not on the other side. Whatever he did, you feel me? What he did was fucked up.
Yeah, we just
But
running down the
I'm
beginning.
speaking on the music, period. Like
You
straight
just
music.
running down the beginning.
Yeah, so the music straight, like period. Diddy had to run himself. Like it wasn't a long run, but it was longer of a run for a producer than you would expect. Like him and Swiss Beats.
That shit was that was his run.
And Diddy got albums like himself.
But he ain't write that shit.
In that sense, I don't think
of course
it's
not.
like
Yeah,
you
man.
can't really say Diddy had a run because Diddy never really did have a solo run. Every album that he put out, he had like it was
collabs.
a feature on
on everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
That's the point that I do want to make though. If we're talking about why do people not want to fool with Diddy, but they fooled him with R. Kelly, and they did the same thing. For one, they didn't do the same thing.
Right.
Okay.
So R. Kelly was a documented pedophile.
Yes.
He started off in high school. He was going to the kids the high school after he had graduated.
Early.
3-4 years ago, it was still going.
I wouldn't expect you to go that far, but okay.
Yeah, man, but that's what we talking about. This is what we talking about.
Yeah, we I want to go like to the beginning, man.
You know what I'm saying? But this we got to get to the meat and potatoes of it, though.
And this is what you get with Word Around Town Park. And they want to call it out there, my bad.
Not only was he showing up at the high school getting kids, he was going to the malls getting kids.
Yeah.
He married Aaliyah when
Yeah.
she was 15.
15.
And the lengths that he went through to marry her at 15. Then after that was
I don't mean to cut you off. You brought up Aaliyah, finally at 15. Was Aaliyah was his stopping point, right? After
No, it was not.
No. That's when we found out.
I ain't know nothing after.
That's when we found out.
I felt like, you know what I'm saying, he was going where he was going to shop, you know what I'm saying, and look for. And he came across Aaliyah.
No, after Aaliyah, that's when he had the incident where he peed on her.
Because he damn near had Aaliyah looking like she's supposed to be a part of public announcement.
But
you see it with the black shades on, black boots.
Yeah.
And they was too. Yeah.
And he was writing for it.
Yeah.
Exactly. So and then when you talking about Diddy, the things Diddy did was with grown women.
Yeah, he just freaking.
Yeah.
He just went to jail for being a freaking man.
So to me, those are not the same things because you got kids that's 15,
So Kendrick Lamar really
13
wrote that
years
shit
old.
about Diddy.
And
Freak
then
ass nigga, you a 6'9".
Maybe.
You got adults that's over 18.
I don't see.
Some
Yeah.
of these women was in their 20s.
All right,
Yeah.
but since you brought that up, okay, all right, we speaking on and we gonna get back to the Diddy. We gonna get back to Diddy. We gonna speak on R. Kelly because with R. Kelly, it was more of parents.
That happened
You
too.
feel me?
Parents were dropping their kids off, willingly dropping their kids off. So we can't just basically say it was all his fault, but you know, you grown. You ain't got to do what you did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even if they did drop him off. You know?
Well, they dropped him off.
So do you think they would?
Yeah.
So they knew his history, and they still decided, and they was going off his name. So wouldn't that be the same as Diddy?
No.
But see, the grown folks.
No, because
those are two different things.
that's just like me throwing a party, and the party get wild,
Okay.
and I say, it's after hour time. You can leave,
or you can
stay. But if you choose to stay, some things are going to happen.
And so
you old enough to make. Yeah,
so the girls of R. Kelly didn't have a choice.
They had a choice.
But at the end of the day, you got to think about the mind of a 13-year-old.
Because they
didn't have one.
But
they mama and daddy was dropping them off.
But if you 13, you have a conscious. You can make a conscious decision enough to know whether right to do this or not do this. Like you can say
But we
that you have been influenced, but at
Yeah.
the same time, we've all been 13, and we've all been like, and we have, but we also done things on our own impulse,
Right.
just wanting to see what's going to happen. We want to know the outcome because you told me not to do it.
Well, brother, we can't speak like we've never been 13-year-old girls. So
no, I ain't never been a 13-year-old girl.
But okay then, so if
I was just speaking on being 13, period.
We gonna keep real. You my sister. You my sister got the same mama. Alright, mama. Take your goddamn. This R. Kelly. It's R. Kelly. But you know you 13. You know what I'm saying? You got your own mind at 13, but your mama is telling you like this is R. Kelly. Do what you gotta do.
Well, I feel like the girls that he did have sexual intercourse with, they mothers or they father, whoever the lead guard was at that time, they should be punished just as
Yeah. Okay. And so that's what I was gonna get to. Like, so with the Diddy shit, I feel like me personally, I feel like it's different because with the Diddy shit, those people, like those women were grown. With the R. Kelly shit, those kids wasn't grown. Like with the ones that was getting dropped off by their parents. And it's actually stated and documented, they was dropped off by their parents. You feel me? Their parents.
I'm just saying, bro.
So my thing is, I feel like the R. Kelly, and I ain't against R. Kelly, don't get me wrong, I ain't justifying none of these motherfuckers did, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like the R. Kelly shit, you feel me?
I'm just saying, but
and they even did the shit because they seen that video of him kicking cats in the back of the goddamn head.
You still forget the concept of what
exactly
happened.
Yeah.
Even though that them guys did what they did, the industry was behind it.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
And go ahead.
This is the point that I'm making, so that we kind of like stick to the script.
Mm-hmm.
The main point is why is people mad at Diddy and not mad at R. Kelly?
That's what
so I'm finna break that down, in my opinion.
Cause you got motherfuckers like you got Boosie, you got well-known artists, big-time artists siding with R. Kelly, but those same artists, same big-time artists, plus more big-time artists saying fuck Diddy.
Well, they're not really saying. Well, this is why I'm finna get to it. This is the reason why. You have to look at it like this. R. Kelly didn't do nothing but that one thing.
Yeah.
As sick as it was, that was his one thing.
But and it's also illegal.
Exactly. It's very illegal. But Diddy, that's a whole nother ball.
But see, you can't say that either, though.
Diddy was supposed to be involved. If you go all the way back to Diddy was in a situation where he had a whole bunch of people killed at some type of concert or whatever because they had too many people in there. They knew it was beyond capacity.
Okay.
And a bunch of people died because of that. So those lies was on his head. Then you not only had that, but then you go into the whole obsession with Tupac. Then not just the obsession with Tupac, but the fact that he may have played a hand, allegedly, in
the unaliving
of Tupac. Not only just the unaliving of Tupac, but the unaliving of Biggie as well.
And a few other motherfuckers too.
Not only
Craig Mack.
And a few other motherfuckers too.
That's what I'm saying. So it's
but see what did it? Everybody he came. So is that the reason? So is that the reason? So that's what makes it. So is that the reason why his situation different from R. Kelly? So like, there's no other artists coming out across, but there's no other artists, grown ass artists, coming out of here and did it. But his parents, like.
Because everybody that came out about it, you got Mace.
And everybody that came out about Diddy, but everybody that came out about Diddy are grown.
Yeah, that was.
But see, R. Kelly, when R. Kelly, everything dealing with R. Kelly is child related.
Exactly.
This person, like this girl came here when she was 17. This other girl came here when she was 16. This girl, her parents, her mama and her daddy dropped off when she was
To
14.
me, the reason why I feel like people are more cool on R. Kelly than they is Diddy is because, for one, yes, you feel sorry for them little girls that got abused and took advantage of, but at the same time, you really can't blame him. That's like a motherfucker who got like a mental disorder or a mental illness, and you or
He got a fed with.
or a motherfucker who's schizophrenic or bipolar, and you give him a gun.
Yeah.
In the height of their schizophrenia or they panic attacks or they modes, and then they mess around and shoot a bunch of people. You can't really blame them because they need help and you know they need help. It's a difference between somebody who got a sickness versus somebody who is deliberately doing evil and